For the last few months, the Tarah Pros have been Jaybird's best workout earbuds, specifically because the Jaybird Run suffered from rampant connectivity issues. But now we have the brand new Jaybird Vista. And like I said in the full review, I really like these workout earbuds, but I also think they're a great option for any Android user looking for a pair of everyday carry truly wireless earbuds. But if you're trying to decide between getting the Jaybird Tarah Pro and the Jaybird Vista, then I do think it's going to be a hard decision because both of these earbuds are great, but depending on your needs, one is going to be better than the other. Now, regarding price, the Jaybird Vista retailed for $180, which isn't unreasonable for a solid pair of truly wireless earbuds that just work like these. And the Jaybird Tarah Pro retailed for $160, and they're Jaybird's most expensive pair of wired Bluetooth earbuds. If you want to pick either of these earbuds up, they'll be linked down below. And if you want to learn more about either of these earbuds, please watch their full reviews. So obviously, like I just mentioned, one of the major differences between these two earbuds is that one is wired while the other ones aren't. It's pretty straightforward. Fit-wise, both of these earbuds rest in your ears relatively the same because they both come with the same 3 pairs of silicone ear gels that have oval ear tips and built-in ear fins. Neither of these earbuds actually dig into your ear canal, which personally I prefer because I'm not a huge fan of in-ear earbuds. Instead, they just rest right outside of your ear canal, similar to what AirPods do. But unlike AirPods, the silicone oval ear tips on these earbuds do a much better job of creating a seal and blocking out ambient noise. Thanks to the ear fins on the Jaybird Vista, they do a great job of staying in your ears. But if you want an even more secure fit for like when you're running a marathon and you can't be bothered to readjust your earbuds mid-run, then you'll want to look into the Tarah Pro. The earbuds on the Tarah Pro actually rotate so you can wear them in their over-ear position and simulate ear hooks like what's found on the Powerbeats Pro. And if you tighten the cinch on these guys, the Tarah Pro ain't going anywhere. So yeah, both of these earbuds fit great, but if you just want to set it and forget it, then the Tarah Pro in their over-ear position is the way to go. Regarding battery life, the Tarah Pros have an advertised battery life of 14 hours, whereas the Vistas have an advertised combined battery life of 16 hours. The earbuds themselves can go for 6 straight hours, and the carrying case can supply an additional 10 hours of battery life. Now, either of these earbuds should have no problem keeping up with your average person through a normal 2-hour workout. But again, if you're a hardcore marathon runner who's going to be running for several hours, then you might be better off with the Tarah Pros. They're less likely to die on you mid-race. But when it comes to charging these earbuds, that's very different. The Tarah Pros have a proprietary charging cradle that you really want to make sure that you don't lose. And if you're ever caught with a dead battery before your workout, unless you have that charging cradle, you're out of luck. Whereas the Vista's carrying case charges via a USB-C port. And if you're an Android user, then you can use the same cable to charge your phone and earbuds, which just makes life a little easier. Regarding Bluetooth connectivity, like mentioned earlier, the Jaybird Run suffered from rampant connectivity issues. So for that reason, I felt the Tarah Pros were the overall best earbuds in Jaybird's lineup. But thankfully, the Jaybird Vistas have a stable wireless connection this time around. And if you want, you can even use one earbud at a time. So overall, both of these wireless earbuds have stable connections that you don't gotta worry about. Now, with all that being said, when it comes to overall performance, if you're an Android user, you're going to have 0 latency across the board with both of these earbuds when it comes to watching videos on your phone, which is great. But if you're an iPhone user, you're still going to have 0 latency with both of these earbuds if you use them to watch Netflix or HBO Now on your phone. But they do have a slight latency when watching YouTube videos on an iPhone. Now, it's a very slight delay and it is easy enough to ignore, but it is still there. And when it comes to audio codecs, both of these earbuds only have SBC support. They don't have any AAC and they don't have any aptX support. Now, when it comes to listening to music with these earbuds, they both sound and perform relatively the same. They both get loud enough for my liking and they both connect to Jaybird's music app. From here, you can adjust the EQ on either of these earbuds so that you can tailor them to your liking. If you like a bass-heavy sound signature like Powerbeats, you can do that. Or if you like a balanced neutral sound signature, you can also do that. But performance-wise, both of these earbuds sound decent, but their instrument separation isn't amazing, and if you raise the bass on these earbuds too much, it can easily get overwhelming and overpower everything else. But the important thing here is that neither of these earbuds get tinny when the highs really get going, but if you want to get the best sound quality out of either of these earbuds, then I recommend you go for a neutral sound signature and pump up the bass just a little bit. But the last major differentiating factor between these two earbuds has got to be their onboard multimedia controls. Each earbud on the Vista have a built-in button, and you can single press on either one to play or pause your music. Double tap to skip a track, and you can press and hold on either of these earbuds to raise or lower your volume. Granted, you need to be wearing both of these earbuds to control your music volume like this, but one of my pet peeves of truly wireless earbuds have been their limited multimedia controls. But the Vistas have a decent setup going on. But if you want to have full control over your music, then the Tarah Pro might be the way to go. Their inline controller lets you play, pause, skip, and go back a track, and you can just as easily adjust your volume straight from the Tarah Pro's inline controller with their super easy to tell apart buttons. Something that again might interest you if you're a serious marathon runner who just needs things to work the first time. So overall, both of these earbuds are great, and they're both great workout earbuds. But if you're a serious marathon or long distance runner that just needs something to work, then you might be better off with the Tarah Pro. The Tarah Pros offer a much more secure fit thanks to their over-ear wearing option. You can set it and forget it. Their inline controller gives you more direct and easier to use buttons to control your music playback, and if you're going to be running for hours on end, the Tarah Pro won't die on you mid-race. But if you want to cut the cord, the Jaybird Vista are still a great option. They're going to have no problem keeping up with your average gym goer. But I feel that if you're an Android user, I think you're not just getting a pair of workout earbuds by going with the Vistas. You're also getting a very good pair of everyday carry truly wireless earbuds that you can use outside of the gym. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit that like button and get subscribed. It helps out more than you realize. If you want to pick any of the products up mentioned in this video, those will be linked in the description down below, and you can also support the channel by checking out the merch store. But other than that, I'll catch you next time.